Hey guys and girls, and welcome to a Game of Thrones. Today we're going to be starting ourselves a new series. This will go on tandem with our continuous campaign as House Silvermoon. We are playing during the age of King Jaehaerys Targaryen, and we are playing as a nomadic hold. Sorry, a nomadic faction, I should say. No, it is not. Technically it is in the game, but technically it isn't fleshed out. If you guys want to see how to create yourself a nomadic hold, check out the Dothraki video that I posted up, I believe it was in the last couple of days, depending how quickly I can get this episode up. This episode is only going to be twice a week. It'll be during once over the weekend and once on Wednesday. We got ourselves a little bit of a, what do we call it, a shepherd holding all around here. So a nice empty plain for us to expand. Unfortunately, we can't, well, we can technically take over them. We can make them tributary. So we're going to go around and demand these guys to become our tributary. Excellent. You guys are there. What else? What can we do? We can demand pasture land. But I don't even know what that does. We revoke to the selected title. So does that mean that comes under us? Is that how it works? You know what? We're going to check that out. We got at least one under our belt. Well, that's fine. He does not like us at all, but that's okay. You know, we don't care about the shepherds. We got a couple of holdings as well that we are going to slowly get rid of. We got a castle up here in Gilded Shore. We are going to raise it. Like I said in the how to create this episode, how to create and set this up, you can only destroy a certain number of buildings each turn. Because we've destroyed one, we can't. Oh yes, we can. Cool. We could turn this into a whole a grazing land. We could abandon it, but I'm very tempted to hold on to it as well. We can't do anything with Sen at the moment, because it's not a nomadic, it's still technically a town. We can build buildings, but I'm not going to. Actually, no, we can't. Yeah, we can't build buildings, unfortunately. So we got to wait, 5 years before we can reduce this down to a nomadic holding as well. So that's okay. Does this stuff bring in any gold whatsoever? Pretty much next to nothing, but that's because of control. We can't really click on any of this because it will break the game. I know that for sure. So we're going to stay away from it. We got a couple of positions. I do have a lot of gold, prestige as well. That's just, we're going to say that was part of our rating to come across this far. We're not going to go too crazy and, hire 1 million troops just to decimate everything. But it's more of just to give us a little bit of protection. So we need a captain of the house. What is it? Household guard. The other thing is we don't have any courtiers either. Well, we got a bunch of females and that's about it. We got one subject. We probably do need to find a wife as well. You know what? She's callous, she's lustful, and she's patient. She is pretty sure. We can have up to 4 wives, I believe. So we're going to go that way. I'm not going to offer her do anything else like that. I think we're just going to have... How much is a grand wedding going to cost? You know what? Let's have a grand wedding. It's going to help us get rid of some of our gold that we probably don't need. The other thing is, while we are playing through as the during Rhaenyra's Targaryen's rule, we have some other friendly faces amongst the crew. We have, well, not completely finished yet, but we have Master Rhaegal Silvermoon. So this is just gonna be a little sneak peek with Silvermoon back in it. So they're going to be going around, so we can kind of almost keep an eye on them during this playthrough as well. Like I said, things aren't completely broken, but they could be as well at the same time. We are going to pass slavery allowed for 130 prestige. Doesn't really do too much at the moment, to tell you the truth. As you can see, we've got the Wanderer's law down there. We don't have that law. Like I said, it's interesting. Let's just say that. Like I said in the creation video, it's not very stable. I got like 3 mods, and most of them are just cosmetic as well. So yeah, we just got to be careful of that. So we're playing as Chief Khalasar Drahar. He is authoritative, he's wrathful, he's brave, he's a skilled tacticianer, he's a way of the nomad, which gives us plus 10 different faith and culture. That's pretty good. Gain a decision to recruit open terrain commanders. Allow the becoming adventure. Nah, we don't want to do that. We already are. We're an aggressive attacker. We're a slave owner because the Dothraki do like owning a couple of slaves here and there. We're athletic because we're riding horses all the time. We're a berserker. We're a raider. Makes sense, especially with the raiding. We are a veteran adventurer. That's just because the way you create it, you have to start off as an adventurer, so you pick up that anyway. And we're a formidable fighter because the Dothraki, back behind somebody who is very strong. So that's what we are. We're very martial and we're a very prowess character. Not very good at learning or intrigue, We don't know how to count coin and we're not very diplomatic either. So, let's get our character underway. Don't think we're going to pick any of the... Actually, can we do inspections? I don't think we can. Well, I suppose we could, but I don't know what we'd be inspecting. Probably just our one holding. So we're just going to go martial. We've got a little bit going here at the moment. So we're going to go authority focus just to get that control. Yeah, we're going to need that control to tell you the truth. So let's go authority focus. We're going to continue down the overseer branch of the tree. Yes, we do have a bunch of positions available. I don't want to even go there because that's just crazy. We can raise this building, but we can't yet. That's okay. We can declare a bunch of wars. We're sure. You can grant the city. No. We could start appointing... Okay, we can't appoint anyone there, but we can appoint a stargazer. So let's appoint CK3. Doshi. You know what? Let's go no, she's brave as well. She's brave, she's quite learned, and she's wrathful. So she can be our stargazer as well. We get some party and we lose plus 15 stress. Cool. Appointed. Ooh, okay, we can pick a personal physician. She's already my stargazer. What does this give us? Plague performs medical treatment. Tiny health boost. What is this? Okay, we're not going to get rid of her. You know what? She's average, so let's not. You're not very good either. I have no idea who else you're definitely not going there. You're poor. Ooh. Tutor. You're not bad. You're good. Learn language phase 16 days faster. Acts as guardian for children without one. Unlocks that have children. Okay. You're good. Okay. Doshi, you are being promoted. Just double checking. There's plenty of Doshis. They're all Doshis and I got a feeling that there's only a couple of names implemented at the moment, so we might see a lot of names appearing repetitively. Children at court have a chance to have one of their skills increased plus 1 or 2 every year. That's pretty good. May gain skill or traits every month. Ooh, I think we're going to go teach court. There's no children at the court at the moment, so we might as well pick the best one. Overseas preparation. This character is tasked with ensuring the best outcome for the season, either by utilizing the effects of the good weather or mitigating the effects of the bad weather. Doesn't really tell you what it gives. Herd of vassals or tributaries may gain the season's pastoralist trait or county fertility. You know what? Let's just go guide shepherds. I think would probably just be the safest bet. We could pick a storyteller. What does that give us? A bit of renown and legitimacy. No, I think we're going to hold off. Well, the thing is, if we do get rid of you, it costs us 200 prestige, and they just don't like us for 10 years. You know what? I'm not too fussed with that. What does that give us? It doesn't really give us a lot. 0.04, so not probably worth it. No blood riders, and we cannot get ourselves foreign emissary or a chief bodyguard. Okay, so we got our court as best as we can. We'll see how things go. We're going to have a grand wedding. Let's host us. We will be notified of tournaments. We can go for a hunt as well. So our herd is at 816, but we can get up to 14,000. Holy crap. Oh, because yes, the way you... when you become a nomad, your buildings get... A bunch of your buildings get built straight away. So you just got to be careful. Okay. So we got one slot available. We can go Square of Tumen or we can go Barterstall. I think we're going to go Square of Tumen. Ooh. Allows you to trade 20% of your herd for gold at extraordinary 6-to-1 exchange rate. So this is if you really want to... Barterstall is if you want to make gold legitimately. Unlocks innovation trade option in summon wealthy visitor decision. This gives us a bigger army. We're going to go bigger army. So let's go the Square of Tumen. That's going to take 3 months to complete. We're going to plan a grand wedding. We're just going to have, once again, a grand wedding. And we're just going to have it in Dothraki. What is it? Drahar? Dothraki. Yes, everything looks pretty good there. I'm not going to do any seducing or anything like that. We're going to spend big. Like I said, we got plenty of gold. I want to knock a little bit off because, you know, we shouldn't have started with that much, but that's okay. 373 gold. I wouldn't say down the drain, but it's looking pretty good. And we got Eagle Reveler as well, so that gives us Intrigue +1. Okay, our glory has gone up. I think... Okay, cool. So it does change after a bit. It changes over to... Okay, cool. I was a little worried about that. Like I said, I've just had to be careful. Now, yeah, we are hosting a wedding, which is good. It starts in 10 days. We do have access to some new items as well, mainly because I bought all the DLCs. At any stage it crashes, we'll just be starting from the latest save point as well, and we'll see how things go. I'm happy to go with a step here as well. Let's actually see what we have. We got... No, you know what? Yeah, let's go to the Salug Braids, I think. That looks a bit more Dothraki than having... Yeah, you know what? Definitely going to do that. We're going to get a beer because we're Dothraki, you know. I think we're going to go something with, like, bells in our... See, we don't have... There's technically not bells, but we can call those little gold rings the bells. I think that makes really cool. Okay, we're going to have a beaded beard as well. So we got a little few more bells as well. We're undefeated. Let's go clothing as well. I don't believe these guys at Game of Thrones have created any clothes for the Dothraki yet. So we're just going to pick some that is provided in the update. And if we are going to ever go armor, we're going to be keeping it like leather armor. That's, you know, that's the Dothraki way of fighting. Okay, who do we have? We got Step Nomad Deal. We got crossover coat with fur linen. We got a fine one. Okay, or we could go Katangu Degel. That does look pretty sick. I'm very tempted to go that. Okay, we're going to go that for the time being, but we're going to continue looking to see if there's any other options available further down. Okay, we got a couple more. Ooh, I don't mind that as well. I'm gonna be... One thing I don't mind about some of the DLCs is... I would say the armor, their clothing does look pretty good. Don't want to go... I always like the Indian armor, just because it... Like, it's plated. It looks... I think it looks really cool. But that looks a little too much armor for a Dothraki. Okay, we're going to go with this, because this looks badass. It's not armor per se, it's, you know, it's just extra protection. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just trying to... I want to look at the new stuff, so we're going to go that way. Big fur coat. I don't think we need a big fur coat. What else do we have? Is there any new cloaks for... No, there doesn't appear to be, no, unfortunately. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, we're just going to go no cloak. I don't think we need a cloak. That's fine. Dothraki. Ooh. I think we're definitely going to wear a crown. No, I don't think there's... Oh, you know what? We are. I think we're going to wear a crown. I think we will. Let's just see what we got available to us. I think we'd keep it very simple. I want like a... Ooh, see, something like that, but something with a little bit more gold. I know technically the Dothraki don't wear crowns, so this is kind of breaking it out, but you know what? We are the stallion that will mount the world. So let's go there. I'm happy with the rest of it. Jewelry, any new jewelry they've added? Nope. That's fine. Any new masks? Ha ha ha. Oh, that looks sick. The Turco-Persian mask. That mask looks terrible. No, I don't think we're going to wear any masks. Though I gotta admit, some of them do look pretty cool. They do look sick. But, pardon me, I think we're going to leave it well enough alone. Okay, save and exit. The other question is, what can we have access to? So we got funerals and everything else like normal, which is cool. Activities we've already looked. Okay, we can dominate Esamuri. To do that, we need to have at least limited dominance. And we get the High Lordship of Esamuria. Okay, I don't know where that is, but... Okay, that's cool. That's fun. That's... So that gives us a High Lordship. Move into the Conquer Lands. That pretty much turns us into a landed character. So we don't want to do that. Yeah, we become a feudal government now. We can settle the steppes, so we can become tribal, we can become a clan, or we can become feudal. We're not going to do any of that. Found a bank. Definitely not going to do that, even though it is technically available to us. Ah, cool. The Dothraki culture does not have the banking innovation. Excellent. Could you imagine a Dothraki bank? Yeah, nah. We can call Confederate, but there's no other nomadic culture, so we can't do that. We can request a loan. We can recruit courtiers from nomadic. Okay, I think we're gonna do this. Because we need a few more male characters. At the moment, we've only got female. We got not a whole lot, so it's gonna cost us a little bit. I think we're going to go. Ooh, what's the difference? With good prowess, commander traits, hunting traits, no. I think we're going to go prowess. We're going to go recruit captains. It's going to cost us 113 herd. Okay, we got a couple who've rocked up to court. Hello. So you are Great Stallion and you are Dothraki. You're the brave. Yeah, okay, fair enough. What we're going to do is we're going to just marry you off. Just so we can try and start getting a couple of more Dothraki people. I'm sure we'll pick people up as we go along. But only positions are going to Dothraki, nothing else. Okay, excellent. So they're all married off, which is good. That gives us a few more options as well. So we got no captains. We're going to force you guys to become captains. We can invite more captains for 150 prestige. You know what? We're going to send out a herald. We're calling more Dothraki to our cause. Okay. What else can we do now? We can, we've done that. Summon wealthy visitors. Local office. Oh, what the hell does this do? Has the barter store. Okay. Oh, this is where we can sell artifacts, creation materials that unlock commission artifact. Okay, well, ooh, the Grey Steppe is far more magnificent than those fat, spoiled foreign cities. Yet they possess contraptions and ideas that may prove useful for us. A wealthy foreigner will travel to your court, leading a caravan bound for a well-developed, settled city. Upon their return, you may receive the following benefits. Around 40% of your gold investment. Artifacts created around 20% of your gold. Okay. So we need at least 400 gold. Oh, so I'm assuming, and this is just an assumption, you can only do it every 4 years, but you summon someone with 350 prestige, and you can get between 20 and 40% of your gold up there. That's pretty good. Okay. We could always check that out later on. We can consult the skies. which just most likely, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Loved by Tengri, Warrior of Tengri, and Blessed by Tengri. For 100 piety, the health boost and stress is pretty good. That's not too bad as well. Okay. Yeah, you know what? They're not too bad. The attraction opinion, probably not. The fertility, I never find fertility an issue. Unless you're somehow sterile straight off the bat or something happens. Children, but I suppose it is quite a dangerous being nomads being attacked by everyone. So there's that as well. We can forsake nomadism. And we become a settled settlement. Once again, we become feudal. Nah. Sorry, I was just looking at the painting, the drawing, the image. It looks really good. We can't commission an artifact. Wait, we can? Oh, we don't have it. Yeah, we can't at the moment. That's okay. We can technically become a adventurer. How? Sorry, I was yawning. We can peruse the market. We can buy a knighthood. If we had ambitious. We're not. We're not going to become a knight. That's definitely not us. We can adopt a personal arms, convert to the local culture, manage realm, recruit for court position. Okay. You know what? We're going to recruit. We're going to search for a foreign emissary. Let's just find out what we can grab. We could grab also a terrain specialist as well. So for 10 gold and 150 piety, recruit planes. Is that all we can? Okay. Sure. Okay, we got a new recruit. You are Haro Udolfuli. Sure, welcome. Like I said, I'm hoping you're possessed. That's fine. We're not too fussed about that. How are our characters? Are all the men named the same as well? Sabos? No, the men have different names, which is fine. Okay, and the girls could just be 2 seconds. Sorry, I was just turning the music down a little bit. It could just be the way it's just generated, and it will change over time, so that's fine. So we are looking pretty good, ready to go. But I think I'm going to end the episode there. You know what? No. I think these episodes will be a little bit longer since we're only going to do a couple of them. I know some of you guys do enjoy the longer episodes, so I think we're going to do probably maybe a half an hour episode for these ones because we're doing less of them. We've become head of the Dothraki as well, which is fine. Our wedding's about to kick off. Like I said, there's just so much to start going. So quickly. The Dothraki. We beat the Dothraki tongue. We are Dothraki blood. Men only, of course. We're a warrior culture. We are ruling caste, horse lord, horde breeders. There is no presence in at least one county, so we can't, but we can reform it. Which would be a pretty good idea. We slowly try and get a little bit better. We are in the Bronze Age as well, so we are the low of the low, which makes sense as well. Since, you know, we're still kind of riding around on horses. Yeah, I can see why we don't have any research. Our religion tenets are armed pilgrims. I don't think that you don't really hear too much about the Dothraki religion so much. I know, you know, you find out a little bit like they worship a horse and, you know, the stars are horses running through the skies, things like that. We're unrelenting faith, so we get prowess +2. We get more warmonger, so at peace opinions instead of offensive war opinion. Rulers have a conquest callous belly against the neighboring rulers. Alright. Terror of the plains, +15 in plains and steppes. I don't think there's really any plains or steppes around here, so that might be a little bit of an issue. And we do have blood oaths, so we can recruit blood riders. Callous, brave, and wrathful are virtues. Compassionate, craven, and calm sins. I don't know about... Yeah, callous... I don't know about... Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Since you can only pick 3, I suppose. Okay, so everything else is looking pretty good. Let's continue with our wedding. This isn't a love relationship. This is just us trying to make the best of the circumstances. Okay, a tale of 3. I sink back in my chair and feel drowsiness take me as I hear Jiqui. Recount the same story for the 15th time. I need anyone who can tell me something new. Okay. I'm not going to recruit... Oh, okay. As your foreign emissary. I think that we're just going to say they're both lacking. They're not Dothraki. We don't trust anyone who's not Dothraki. So we're just going to say they are lacking. The rest of the followers are just neighbors who are scared that we will turn our gazes towards them. So they are trying to throw gold at us. We're just going to say that. That's also why we got a little bit of extra gold as well. The guests are gathered. The ceremony is about to start and everything seems in order when something out of the ordinary happens right in front of my eyes. Doshi, on her way to her future husband, which is us, trips and flails around about to fall. When a concerned servant approaches, she smiles and picks up the culprit. A horseshoe. Ooh. Okay. Shepherdess Ashalia, who has seen the whole scene going down like me, catches my eye and comments, that was surprising, wasn't it? What an auspicious sign. We lose 56 stress from that. Damn. That's insane. So she's actually one of, I believe she is... No, she's not. Okay, she is not one of our... I don't want to say followers, but... one of our shepherds, okay. She's probably just in the neighborhood. Anyway, when we are finally standing face to face, I can see from Doshi's nervous fidgeted that she's hardly at ease. Your opinion was not required. Political marriage. Diplomacy +1. I'll make you like me. I started seducing. I don't care. Where's the food? Your opinion? Her eyes avoid mine, and the grimace shaping her mouth tell me all I need to know. She does not like me. You know what? I think we would be like, your opinion was not required. She does lose opinion of us, which is fine. She doesn't like us anyway. It is a political marriage, so we do get diplomacy +1 for 10 years. But that also means -5 for 10 years also as well. That's fine. Like I said, at the end of the day, this is a political marriage. Nothing else to do with anything. It is all about just having more children to pretty much spread the Dothraki horde. Alright, so we're going to speed this up a little bit. The ceremony went on a blur. I can barely remember all the steps, rituals and blessings I went through, and now it's time for our vows. The formal consent, the actual seal of the marriage. I do, sure, why not? We marry Doshi, we gain 50 piety, she gains piety, we gain Ruler's Grand Wedding for 10 years. Popular opinion, that should hopefully help us with her opinion as well a little bit. We get 75 renown, which we don't have any. Development growth doesn't really help us out, but the county fertility growth does as well. So there we go. Just letting you guys know, as I also stated in the creation video, this doesn't work. It does have fertility, but I don't think it changes color at all. So, yeah, just got to watch out for that. Like I said, you got to watch out for a few other things as well. The big one is this screen. As you can tell, clicking on it will break it. I don't even want it. Oh, okay, that was ballsy. What do we get from her? Assisting ruler. What does that give us? +1 of everything. You know what? We're going to go chivalry. I'm not going to even select any of these. I don't want to risk it. I might do it in between episodes and let you guys know what happens. But yeah, I'm not risking it. I've tried it once or twice before and it just normally crashes. Sometimes I can get away with it, but yeah, not all the time. Anyway, I feel it feels like a whole eternity has passed since the ceremony began, but now that I'm finally free, I really look forward to the most interesting part of the day, the banquet. Haha, excellent. Time to party. You are engaging for another 3 months. This is one long-ass party. Excellent. Okay. Oh, let's get rid of that. So we don't need to see that anymore. We have constructed the square of Tumen, which is good. We do have a little bit more gold as well. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to... How much? Okay, we're up level 5. We need absolute domination. Okay, so we can't build any more through that. Herd conversion into horde raiders. +0. Ooh, that's not bad. Monthly lifestyle experience +3%. Okay. Men-at-arms damage. How much? Why can't we do that? We need metal workers or iron cavalry tradition. Oh, this looks so good. There's so many options. I think we're going to save up our... Not so much our gold, but our herd as well while we slowly rebuild. We are getting 38 per month. But yeah, we just don't have the troops. We need a cannon to keep the gold as well for any mercenaries as well. Not very Dothraki, but mercenaries nonetheless. The hall is awash with riotous parade of acting troupes, dancing musicians, and exotic chatelains, delighting guests en masse. Near my seat, both Shepherdess Ashela and Shepherd Brudo share their opinion of the day. Don't really care about you guys. You guys are pretty much just attending to the sheep. You are the shepherds. Especially like the guys who are over here as well. So, yeah. We gain some prestige. We become friends. We get diplomacy experience. You know what? I'm focused on the actual entertainment. I think we would not care about trying to make friends with these guys. We would take the prestige, which we are going to do. Yes, we could have gotten some experience, but I don't think we need it. Everyone is in good spirits. I'm left a group of children hypnotized by the jugglers on my right, poets declaiming their latest compositions to an adoring crowd. However, the whole banquet falls silent when a crew of dancers bearing torches make their way to the center of the venue, inviting guests to join them along the way. The view is breathtaking in the low lights of the early morning. The torches light up their smiling faces against the darkening sky and cast interwoven patterns in their shadow. It looks all amazing until our wife decides to trip over. She's very much a klutz. She's gains wounded and burnt. We're not psychotic. Because we're brave, we are going to jump in there. We got a 90% chance of getting a weak hook on her. She gets a good opinion of us. And yeah. Okay, we are able to save her, which is good. She's not having a very good time at the moment. First she trips over a horseshoe. Now she's burnt and wounded. Anyway. She recognizes true intelligent IC. We gain 75 prestige. She gets a better opinion of us. Like I said, once again, we don't care. We don't concern ourselves with the sheep. Ooh. Every feast, there's always one. Every single feast, one long-winded, ill-born pissant concerning people who just will not be silent. This time, it's our wife. And she's relentless. I've tried every topic I can think of. I've tried disengaging. I've tried getting others involved, but she seems determined to hound me with grim implications. Implicability, sorry, I should say. She hates us, we lose some stress, and we gain some prestige. Gently exit the conversation. I think we're just going to gently exit the conversation. We do have a wrathful, but it's our wedding. I think it would make us look weak. Already berating our wife in front of everyone. You know what? We're going to do it. We lose some stress. She does not like us. She's probably going to murder us. We get 150 prestige. Done. Okay, so we pretty much berated her on a wedding in front of everyone. She still likes us. Hey, not too bad. I'll take it. Ooh, this is going to be a very bloody marriage, I think. Okay, what do we have now? Sight, taste, touch, smell, and even sound. I picked the dishes myself. We gained 500 learning. Nod along and pay attention. We would be probably paying attention. I can't see why we couldn't say I picked the dishes ourselves. I think we would boast. For 500 learning shot. You know what? We're going to pick that. So we boast about us picking the food ourselves. It is time for the betting. And our wife is pregnant as well. Ooh, boobies. Anyway, okay. Ooh, I wake up in a cold bed on my wedding night. Chiefess Doshi stands at the window, her arms prickling in the night air. Stop whining. I'm making you chiefess. This marriage is practically for both of us. I chose you for your virtuous character. No, I married the most beautiful woman in the world. I chose you to give me strong heirs. I think we would probably say I chose you to give me many strong heirs. Hey, she accepted that. Cool. So it is a marriage of convenience, I believe. Fertility. Oh, that's not good. The only good thing is she's pretty, but she's pregnant anyway, so that's okay. But we need male children as well. Okay, so as the banquet reaches its climax, Doshi's growing anxiety over the immediate bedding ceremony was clear. Don't be silly, it's tradition. I think would be say, oh, fine, sure. It's tradition, even though technically, I don't know what the tradition would be for the Dothraki. Even if it wasn't the Dothraki and Nomad, I don't think it's the same tradition, but sure, we'll just say tradition's tradition. She doesn't like us. We lose some stress as well because of interactions with a shepherd. How are you going? Still 31 opinion of us. Okay, we're not doing too bad. Moo. Put to bed. You know what? Come here. I've been waiting for this all night. Yeah, definitely. We're definitely not going to say, oh, yawn, I'm suddenly sleepy. I think I'll need some more wine for this. I don't think we need more wine. I think we're just going to give it a go. Excellent. Our wife is flattered. She gives us a lock of hair. This will grant a bonus romance scheme against her. I also have something for you. I don't think... Oh, you know what? The Dothraki do give gifts because I'm gonna have to go buy a lot of this by a Game of Thrones, and Khal Drogo did give Daenerys a gift as well of a horse. So we will give her a gift as well because it makes sense. Okay, we marry the chiefess. We gain 120 prestige. Sorry, 1,200 prestige. We get Magnificent Host, which is giving us a piety and prestige. Sorry, renown and prestige bonus. Diplomacy and stewardship bonus. Vassal opinion, yeah, we gain 10 gold, though we spent like 400. We lose a lot of stress. We gain 200 legitimacy because there's 2 of them there. Anyway, we celebrate a magnificent wedding as well. So we gain more bonus for prestige and renown. And everyone gains opinion of 30 of us. So thanks for coming, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this wedding. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well. So I'm just going to marry you off because you are a guest. Sure. Why not? You are a filthy nomadic horse lord. You're a Dothraki as well. I suppose I'd have to, like, invite him. Can we invite him? That's the question. Recruit to court. 25 gold. I'm not spending 25 gold on you. You are pretty good at prowess, but that's about it, really. There is a tournament, which I think we may... Where is that tournament? Ooh, in me. No. Oh, wait, no. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But with that, I'm going to end the episode there, guys. As always, thank you very much for staying tuned this far. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed the little longer episode. Like I said, we're probably going to go with longer episodes for this series because it's only going to be twice a week. Spouse opinion. What could we get for it? 40 gold. You know what? We'll keep it. I think we would. I don't think we're not that much of an arsehole. We can't... No, we cannot. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. I'm assuming we don't have... We can become an adventurer now. I don't want to become an adventurer. But I'm assuming we can't train for tournament because we don't have the correct building. But, Master Art of Command. What does this give us? The people of the Dothraki are a reflection of the leader. I cannot sit by. You embark on a stressful journey for a chance to earn commander traits. Ooh, I think we're going to leave that for the next episode. So until then, guys, as always, have a good one, and bye for now.